Hello, loving souls. Welcome to the Art of Love. It's truly an honour to share this time with you, and my deepest hope is that by the end of this session, you will feel empowered, embraced, and deeply loved. And as we begin this video today, I just really want to remind you that love for me is a space where everything is allowed without judgment. And that's where I'm coming from today as we enter into this journey of the art of love. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new and we haven't met, I'm Denise and I support awakened souls in trusting their inner voice and to live empowered, authentic lives. So love in all its forms is the foundation of existence, and today we're going to explore love in its truest essence. But before we begin, let's just take a moment to breathe, to release, and to open our hearts. So let's just take a deep breath in and breathe out. Feel any heaviness just moving away from you. And as you breathe in again, imagine that you're breathing in your favourite colour and it's filled with relaxation and calm. And as you breathe out, it wraps around you with a warm embrace. And as you breathe in, imagine that you're breathing in a beautiful sense of love. And as we breathe out, we'll breathe all out together and imagine that we're sending that love out into the world to inspire others to feel their love. Now let's begin our journey into the art of love. For much of my life, I searched for love in all the wrong places. A cliche, I know, but cliches exist because they hold universal truths. We all do it at some point. We look for love in the eyes of others, hoping that they will reflect back the parts of us that we long to see. We chase affection, approval, and validation, believing that if someone chooses us, we will finally be enough. I believed I had to become someone else to be worthy of love. I sort of contorted myself into what I thought others wanted. Soft when they needed comfort, strong when they wanted resilience, agreeable when I feared rejection. I adapted so well that I lost sight of my own reflection, but beneath all of it a quiet voice whispered, "Who am I, really?" At first I ignored it. I had been conditioned to believe that love was something to be earned, that I had to be better, prettier, smarter, more successful to be worthy. That love was transactional, something that could be gained or lost based on my actions. So I did what many of us do. I played the part. I poured my heart into relationships, hoping that they would make me feel whole. I sought validation in friendships, family ties, romantic entanglements, and yet no matter how much I gave, it never seemed to be enough. There was always something missing, some hollow space that no amount of external love could fill. Then came the breaking point, the moment that everything changed. It happened in the most unremarkable of moments. Standing in front of my bathroom mirror, exhausted from another relationship where I had given too much and received too little. I had just replayed yet another moment of disappointment, feeling unseen, unheard, unappreciated. As I looked at my own reflection, something inside of me cracked open. My face was tired, my eyes were dull, my smile was hollow, and before I could stop myself, I whispered out loud, "I don't even know who you are." The words echoed in the quiet space, heavy with truth. And for years I had been searching for love, but I had never stopped to ask myself what love actually meant to me. I had given so much of myself away in an attempt to feel loved, yet I had never turned inward to offer myself the love I so freely gave to others. The weight of that realization pressed into my chest, and for the first time in years, I let myself feel the grief. I cried, not just for the heartbreaks I had endured, but for all of the times I had abandoned myself, all the times I had ignored my own needs, all the times I had silenced my voice, all the times I had accepted less than I deserved. But then something incredible happened. As the tears fell, I felt something shift, a quiet presence, a knowing, not from outside but from within. Love had never been something I had to chase. Love had never been something I had to earn. And love has always been inside of me, waiting for me to turn inward and remember. In that moment, I realized that love is not a transaction. It is not a prize to be won. It is not something another person can complete within you. Love is a presence, a frequency, a creative force. Love is who we are when we stop trying to become something for someone else and start being ourselves. And love is evolving. Throughout history, love has been shaped by societal norms and collective consciousness. But as we shift from the Piscean era to the age of Aquarius, we are stepping into a new paradigm, one where love is no longer rooted in obligation, possession, or external validation. Instead, love is expanding into something deeper, more conscious, more authentic. So I really want to help you find your loving truth. I want to be that mirror back to you so that you can discover you. And this is the magic of love. It mirrors who we are. When we abandon ourselves, we attract relationships that reflect that abandonment. When we honour ourselves, we invite love that resonates within our truth. And self-love is the foundation of all other forms of love. So here are 5 steps to step into a more deeper and conscious love for yourself. Number 1, start from where you are. The past is behind you now. Right now, in this moment, you have the opportunity to invite more love into your life. Every breath, every moment is a chance to begin again. 2, find your authenticity. You do not have to accept the belief of others. Close your eyes, breathe, and feel what resonates for you. Let others live their truth while you honour yours. 3, know what you love. What makes your heart sing? What fills you with joy? Align with what feels like love to you and release what doesn't. Become clear with the way that you feel when you are feeling authentic love. 4, trust your loving wisdom. As you become more clear, you will recognize and then trust in what you are feeling. Your soul is always guiding you. When you are in alignment, your next step will feel like truth. Take inspired action from a place of love. And number 5 is practice a loving perception. Keep practicing how you feel and what resonates. Your sensitivity is your superpower. Love is a way of seeing the world. The more you practice shifting into love's perspective, the more love you will receive. Looking back, I realised that the love I sought was never out there. It was always within me. And it is within you too. Love is not a thing to be chased. It is not a condition to be met. It is who you are. And when you embrace that, love will no longer be something you search for. It will be something you radiate. Because love is not something you find, it is something you become. You don't have to prove your worth because you already are enough. Self-love is not selfish, it is the foundation for everything else. The age of Aquarius invites us to embrace our true selves without guilt or apology. You are not separate from love because you are love. So just by being here today, you've lifted your vibration, you've aligned with the energy of love. And from this space, you will create more opportunities for love to flow into your life. You are worthy of heaps and heaps of love. So open your heart, receive it fully, and let it pour into every part of your life. So now I'm going to choose a card from the Secret Language of Darkness, my new deck, and with the intention that the card shows us something that is holding us away from love. Now, if this resonates with you, great. It'll help you to unshackle something from your heart. If it doesn't resonate with you, you've probably already done the work. So it's a message for you anyway to say how far you're moving forward and your ability to feel love. So I'm giving them a shuffle, and let us just fan them out. And I chose reimagine. There we go. So maybe a little message for us all to not listen to the stories we tell ourselves all the time. You know, I'm not lovable. You know, that always happens to me. You know, I'm not good in relationships. I'm codependent. Whatever story it is that you tell yourself, this is a reminder that it's time to reimagine that story. Because if you keep telling yourself the same story over and over again, you'll just keep creating more and more of the same thing. So, reimagine. Define who you are, create who you want to be. So, which is quite beautiful with all these beautiful light. This is like your higher self and you tuning into it to open your heart up, which is just, you know, quite wonderful. So let's read the message and then we'll finish up today. So number 17, and of course 7 and 1 add to 8, which is the number of empowerment. So let us all feel empowered with this beautiful love and realise that we can change the narrative of our life. It is time to reimagine the stories that you tell yourself. Ask yourself, where do I want to direct my life? Obviously, I need to do some work on that. What do I want to achieve? By asking these questions, you consciously shape your destiny, refining and clarifying your highest path. You can begin at any time, and there is no right way to start. You may wish to take charge of your work life, relationships, hobbies, or education. There may be an area of your life that feels unfulfilled, a dream that seems unsatisfied, or a skill that is yet to be realised. Where you begin your reimagining is up to you. Over the next few days, practice visualising what you would like to experience. Let these visions guide your conscious actions. Your imagination is in an intimate co-creative dance with your soul. Dream and become your future. Shine your imagination and let it light the way. So quite wonderful. So maybe it's time to just feel that sense of love and realise that you are worthy. Open your heart and feel the love that it's always been there for you. And I'll just keep sending more and more to you. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. If this message resonated with you, please like, subscribe, or share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, you are love and you are loved.